Okay, think we are live if I did it correctly.
Woo!
Woohoo!
I'm like
Hi,
resetting my
everybody.
thing here.
What's that?
I had to make sure that I had muted
Oh,
the
yeah. I always
sound because
forget
I was
that
like,
too
oh
when we
my
get an
goodness.
echo.
Uh-huh.
Hi, everybody. Welcome to Saturdays with Steph. I hope you all had a great week. I have my friend Yvette here with me today. Thanks, Yvette.
You're welcome.
Okay, let me go back over here so I can see you. So I don't look like I feel like I'm talking to
I
nobody.
know I have to do that too. I was going in and getting the chat ready and then
Yeah. Yeah. Okay, and I'm gonna pull up the chat now so I can see what everybody's saying.
I gotta scooch us over. There we are.
Yeah.
And then I can, well, let me scooch us some more. Why not?
Okay. There we go. I see everybody now. Hey y'all.
Yep, I'm checking out all the chat.
Yep.
Woohoo!
I think we won't go back and say everybody's name, but thank you all for being here. We're excited to sew something with you guys today, and we're working on the Dottie quilt pattern, which I've had a few comments this week. People said, "Oh, I don't have dot fabric." You don't have to use dot fabric.
I'm not using dot
I'm
fabric.
not using dot fabric either. I just had this jelly roll that actually Yvette had. It's the Allison Glass Sun Prints 2022.
Yeah,
Is that
no,
right?
yeah, it's the 10th anniversary collection.
Yeah, it's really pretty and very colorful. So I thought this would make a nice quilt. So this is what the blocks are going to look like for this quilt. And we're going to make 36 of these. I guarantee we're not finishing this all tonight.
No.
So probably what we're going to do is work on, we're going to show you how to do one block. We'll work on them together. Next week, Sean's coming on the channel. So come on back for that. And he's going to show us how to make something. Then the following couple weeks, I think Yvette is going to be gone on her fun trip. And so maybe those weeks we'll kind of work on this together on the channel and try to finish them up. So,
Woohoo!
yay.
I'm having a snack.
That's fine. Are you getting excited for your trip?
Right now, I'm a bit terrified for the trip because I have
Oh,
so much to do and
yeah.
uh-huh.
Aw.
That's where I'm at right now.
It'll be fun though. Oh,
Okay.
Celie said she never owned a jelly roll, so she's cutting strips from her stash. That's actually just fine. I didn't
That's
have
fine.
I had the colored jelly roll, but I didn't have a background jelly roll, so I cut all my strips for my background. So that's perfect. Definitely can do that. The pattern is in the description box below. It's a free pattern from Moda. So you'll have to go to that link. It'll take you right to the pattern and you can download it. It's not my pattern, it's theirs, but it's a completely free one. So that's how come we're able to sew it together. Let's see. Trying to see if there's any other questions. Oh my goodness. Dorland said they received 12 inches of heavy wet snow. Oh my gosh.
Yeah, like Jim had some people from his Denver office,
Uh-huh.
like in New York, and they were supposed to fly back last night, and their flights got canceled because it was snowing in Denver.
Wow. Oh my
Yeah.
goodness. It just seems so odd because it's like, I don't know about by you guys, but for us, it's like in the 80s and it's
It's
humid.
almost
So
90
it feels
here.
like,
Yeah.
yeah, well, yesterday it was almost 90 and today it's humid and it's about to rain actually. My husband just came down a
Oh.
second ago and said, I got to get the kids in and pull everything off the porch because it's going to pour.
Oh my goodness. No, it's still bright sunshiny here today.
Yeah,
But
but
it
it's,
has been doing that though. It has been doing that a lot where it's like not 80, 90 degrees all day. And then all of a sudden it hits about 6 o'clock or something like that. And all of a sudden the skies are dark and
yes. Well,
you
that's
know,
how it is right here right now. And, but I just can't imagine it's snowing right now.
I
But
know, I know.
yeah, yeah. Which this is actually unseasonably warm for us. It usually doesn't get this warm till, I don't know,
Same
Ohio
here.
ladies, what do you think? Like July, like late June, early July. So this
Us
is
too.
pretty,
Same
yeah,
thing. Yeah.
yeah.
Netta, I'm eating Adventurefuls. This is my absolute last adventureful in my hand right now.
Last one of the season. Oh no. So I hope you stay warm, Dorlin. That's uh Karen
Oh,
said Karen Cox said, if it doesn't stop raining, my house will float away in southern Ohio. Oh my goodness. We haven't had that much rain. We had a little bit overnight, but not tons, and it's about to rain again, but not enough to float our house away.
mm.
So let's see.
And
Oh, Marcella says she has dots from RJR and her blocks are cut and ready to go. Awesome. That's cool.
you might want to address the bot that you had for people winning.
Oh yeah. So I did have a bot on the Fort Worth Fabric Studio video giveaway yesterday. Now, if you watched my video, I did say that I was going to pick somebody and we're going to announce it. I'm going to announce it tonight after my live. I'm going to have a recorded video. So, I did report the bot. They're blocked and everything's been removed. But if you did get that message, I haven't picked a winner yet. And make sure you don't reply to them. So just for future giveaways, I will, number one, always post a winner video so everybody can publicly see who won. And number two, I would never, ever, ever put my phone number in the YouTube replies for somebody to text me. So if you ever see that in the future, don't reply to that because it's a phishing scam. Luckily, there was only a couple people who replied, and once they replied and they got asked for some private information, they were like, okay, wait a minute, this isn't right. So
and
my
money.
giveaways, when I have a giveaway, is completely free. You don't have to give me your credit card. You don't have to pay anything. You don't have to give me any information through YouTube. What I will do is post a video with the winner and say, please email me the winner. And we'll go back and forth through email, and that will be my private email. It will never ever be on YouTube because I don't want anybody's information getting out there. I did see one gal who actually posted all of her information on the YouTube, just in the YouTube, thing under that video. So I deleted it for her because I don't think she realized that everybody could see everything. So don't do that. Don't give everybody your information. Don't ever put your name, address, phone number, everything right there in the YouTube description because somebody's going to see it and do something horrible with it. So that's probably true for all of us, probably Yvette as well. If we ever do giveaways, we will never ever ask you for information in the, chat below the video or the, description box or anything. You'll be emailing us and then we'll go back and forth email with you to get your information. So, and when we do a giveaway, it's free. You're not paying for shipping. You're not anything. That's on us. So, yep. Thank you for reminding me. I actually meant to say that. And
I just saw a couple people talk about it. And so I thought maybe we should address that.
No, I appreciate that. So, and actually one person, like I said, went through the whole thing and I guess whoever was fishing asked them for $30 or something like that for shipping. And I was like, and they asked me why do I have to pay this? And I'm like, you don't. So luckily we stopped the person before they gave out any credit card information or anything, but they started seeing the replies back to them and realized that it was not for me. So that's good. So yeah, just know that any YouTuber that's giving things away is never going to ask you for your personal information to be put into the replies below the video. So if they are, you don't want to win something from that person. You don't want your stuff public.
So, no one should ever ask you to do that. That's just crazy. No. I mean, I'm not going to sit here and say no one ever will because I don't know. Not even going to talk about other people, but I can guarantee you that Steph and I would never do that. And, legit people, in my opinion, would not ask you to do that.
Right. So, right. Yeah. And like I said, I told you in my video that I would be posting another video with the winner. So definitely when you listen, always listen for that kind of thing, like how the YouTuber is going to pick the winner, how they're going to post the winner. And when I do that video, I will put my email address right on the video so whoever wins knows exactly where to go to get a hold of me. So, yeah.
Okay. Perfecto.
Yeah, I think that addressed it all, so that's good. Nancy, if the pattern link is not working for you, I can't, from what I'm doing right now, drop it into the chat. Maybe Yvette can,
Hold up.
or maybe one of the moderators. It's in the description box below, the Moda. But if it's not working for you, you can always go to modafabrics.com and then type in, under the free patterns, type in Dottie, and you'll get the pattern that way. So
why will my thingy not come up? Hold up. I'm gonna figure it out. I'm gonna get
no
it.
worries. Actually, I can try to pop over there too, but
I just have no idea why the oh, here it's opening now. Okay, hold on.
awesome. Cool.
Scrolling down. And Dottie pattern. All right. So you're gonna see like some crazy thing probably. What happened? What just happened here? Hold up. Hold up. Hold the presses.
No worries.
Copy. I don't know what I did. Okay.
That's okay. I
So
found
now,
it too, and I just posted it in the chat. So you guys try that link. If that link doesn't work, we'll try to get you a different one.
I don't know why it's doing that. This thing is just trying to make it so that it's annoying.
That's okay.
Everything is trying to be annoying right now.
So you guys that are trying to get the pattern, if you could click one of those two links and tell us if they work or not, just to give us like a quick, hopefully that works.
Okie dokie smoky.
Oh, Patty, it was just, I had a bot on one of my videos, a giveaway video, so it caused some issues, but it's all taken care of now. Everything's good. It's working, Sherry said. Okay, perfect.
Good.
All right, good. So there's two different links. One, sometimes with YouTube, the links with the HTTPS work and sometimes they don't. So I put it in both ways. So hopefully it works for you guys.
Yep.
Okay. Cool. Both links work. Okay, good. Thank you, Tamla. And thank you, Patty.
Excellent.
All links work for me.
Excellent.
Okay, good. Yay. All right. All right. Well, I think we're ready to get started then. So the first thing you're going to want to do to make this block is you're going to want to sew together out of your jelly roll, your colored jelly roll, pick 36 strips because we're going to make 36 blocks. So one colored strip per block. So like out of my jelly roll, I took out the whites since I'm using a white background, and then I took out this one extra piece because this one there was like 3 pieces of this in there. So I just figured, because you only need 36 strips, and then you need I think it was 40, is it 46 2.5 inch strips?
I think it was just 40.
Well, you had to have a couple extra for the other little strips.
Well, you're gonna need like an extra half yard, it said.
Okay.
Hold on, I think that's what it said.
So if you're cutting your own strips, you're gonna need 46 strips altogether of your background fabric. If it's white or black or gray, whatever you're using. If you're using a jelly roll, you're gonna need your jelly roll plus, like Yvette was saying, I think it's a half yard extra of the same color for background, because you're gonna need to cut the strips. So I've got all my strips here, and you're also going to need to cut the 2.5 by 4.5 inch pieces, and there was 72 of these, I believe. So,
I just kept cutting. I have no idea how many I have here.
I believe it was 72. Let me double check. I've got the pattern over here. So this is what the pattern looks like if you guys print it out, by the way. So let me double check. Yeah, it was 72. 72 of the...
Did you count them? Because I don't see that on the pattern.
Yeah, no, it says to cut 24 2.5 by 4.5 inch rectangles and then 48 of the same. So it's 72 altogether.
Okay.
Yeah.
Or you could do like me where, I mean, I had I had two different rolls and then I didn't have enough and then I didn't have it. So I just took some white fat quarters and I passed them through my AccuQuilt.
There you go. There you go.
I was like, that's how I'm gonna handle that. So now it's like I've got two, because basically my background and my main like thing both have prints on them, except one is, you know, like mostly white with a print, and then there's a pattern, like a color with a print, and so that kind of thing. So now I'm gonna have like whites in the top and bottom corner. I don't care.
I think that's cool because actually I think when you put your blocks together you're gonna get like a secondary pattern with those whites, so that
it might. So we'll have to see how it's gonna end up.
No, I think that's gonna be cool. So if you do all 36 blocks, this quilt's going to be 72 by 72. So a good size.
Good size.
Yeah, good size quilt.
And it actually goes pretty quick. I mean, I'm just slow is all it is. But I mean, I got that one made and then I got these cut. And you know, I've only been doing it for, well, I haven't been doing it consistently because I got laundry going. I got cats wanting to get fed. I got, you know, all this other kind of stuff, but I've been doing it only for like 3 hours. So, you know, between the running all over the place, I did get quite a bit done, and the sewing it together, it comes together pretty quick too. So yeah.
The cutting takes the longest on this. After you get the cutting done, like Yvette said,
once you start putting it together, especially if you don't care if your corners match, just go for it, you know?
Yeah.
It's still gonna look lovely. I promise you. Okay.
Okay, Judy said, finally got the pattern. Hope everyone is okay. Very hot in Maryland today. It sounds like it's very hot.
I think it's our
really
area.
Funny? It's like really hot most places, and then there's a couple places where it snowed.
Yeah, right? It's snowing. That's great.
It's like no in between. Yeah. All right, so we're going to start with sewing strips together. So you're going to grab your background, which mine is white grunge and a colored, and sew those together. So I'm going to do that.
My little guys.
First.
That's what I'm going to do first.
And then I'm going to move my camera here in a minute so you guys can see what I'm actually doing after I sew this strip together. Excuse me.
And I have not yet sewed everything together, so I'm going to start doing that. The only thing I will mention to you guys that is not, in my opinion, made very clear is when you are attaching your 2.5 inch by 4.5 inch rectangle to one of these guys, the darker color needs to go to the bottom and your strip here goes to the left. It's very important. Otherwise it doesn't come together properly. And it doesn't really say that. I mean, the picture looks that way, but it doesn't say this is very important for you to put it. So I'm just letting y'all know, because I have 2 over there that got thrown out because I didn't know and I just willy-nilly sewed. Yeah. So I'm letting y'all know.
Yeah, definitely important. You're right. It doesn't stress that it's important, but it is.
Right.
So
I mean, I just
make sure you follow like the.
I feel like that, but
I feel like though there's and it's a free pattern, so I'm not criticizing, but there's very few like directions words. So make sure you're looking at those diagrams really closely.
Yes, good idea.
Yeah. Terry said, opening my So Yeah fabric, please. I need an intervention. Yeah, it can be dangerous.
We hear that a lot.
Yeah. Oh, hi, Barbara H. She said, hi, Steph and everyone. First time on a Saturday live. Oh, so glad to hear you. So how was everybody's week? We'd love to hear if you put that in the description box. Or the chat box, I mean.
Yep.
I had kind of a crazy week. Did not post my UFO video. I've skipped this week. It's going to come up this next week. my husband was out of town almost, not the entire week, but almost the entire week. Enough of it. That I was home with all 4 kids all week, which was great. I loved having all the time with them, but I didn't get anything done. I didn't come down here till what, Friday, Yvette?
Yeah. I think
Yeah.
you were planning on going down Thursday, but I don't think you did.
No. So I didn't even come down to my sewing space till Friday, and that was to mainly do orders. So, and then last night I was finally like, I'm sewing something for myself.
I forgot to plug in all my stuff.
Oh.
It's all right. I got it.
Hi, Mary Lou. No, I did not finish that cozy quilt pattern. I've got lots of projects in different stages. That one's going to be one on my UFO videos that I'm doing. I'm trying to finish up those mosaic star blocks, and then I'm going to go to that cozy quilt pattern. So you'll see that in an upcoming UFO, because I'm kind of trying to finish one at a time, because I don't know about you guys, but I get all these piles of projects, and then I might work a little bit on each one and I just don't feel like I'm making any progress. So that's why I started doing the UFO videos, because I'm like, I need to finish one thing at a time so I can see that I'm making some progress. So I'm finishing up the mosaic stars. I'll show you guys where I'm at with that this week. And then after that one's done, I'm going to work on that cozy quilt pattern. So I'm glad you asked about that.
I might have to start doing something like that.
You know, and I know you and I have talked about this. We haven't necessarily talked about it with the public, but I have piles everywhere of like partially finished
Oh my
things. And I'm like,
goodness.
this is really ridiculous and overwhelming. So that's why I decided to start those videos. And Sean encouraged me too, because he does that UFO, well, not UFO necessarily, but he does like a weekly blog showing what he's accomplished. And he's like, yeah, you should do it. It really pushes you to finish things. And I'm like, thank you, Sean.
Are you pre-recording them, or are you going live?
No, I just am recording, showing people what I did for the week, and it kind of like pushes me to finish things because I know I have to show that I did something.
Right.
So yeah, it's been good because I'm really making progress on that mosaic star quilt. So
That's good.
yeah. Because I've had a lot of people ask lately, oh, have you finished this? Have you finished that? And I'm like, nope.
I get nothing finished. Like,
I know.
nothing.
So,
I mean, Nita was just here and she saw those giant piles of stuff I've got everywhere. And I mean,
yeah.
it's not even like just from this year. I mean, I've got stuff that I had never finished from like 3 years ago.
Yeah.
That are just in piles everywhere. And it's kind of frustrating.
Yeah, it is very frustrating. So this thing that we're working on today, we're not going to let it turn into a UFO. We're going to keep sewing this on my channel until we're done, guys.
Well, yeah, but I'm not going to be here.
Well, maybe we'll wait till you get back then, so we don't leave you in the dust. I want you to be able to finish it too.
It's all right.
No, because I have plenty of other things we can do. We won't leave that in the dust, right, ladies?
Oh my goodness.
Because it's so easy to just,
I know.
Well,
it's like we just keep starting something new.
Yeah. That's why I decided
there's nothing wrong with that, but I have just so much stuff that I can't even get to.
Right. That's why I decided to do the UFO thing, but this won't, we'll just keep working on this until, we're all getting close to finishing.
Excellent. Okay. So let me put that to the side. Let me take.
So the weeks that Yvette is gone, we'll all do something else, like maybe work on just other UFOs.
Yeah.
Plus, Sean's going to come back on in June as well and teach us another block. He's excited to do that. So he'll be on next week and sometime in June. So maybe I can get him on also while Yvette's gone to show us a block.
Okay, hold up. I forgot to do.
Too many UFOs. Yes, Teresa. I agree.
So many UFOs.
Yeah. And I don't even realize sometimes until I'm like cleaning up my sewing space, and then I'm like, oh my goodness, what have I done?
Right. Other than nothing, or it feels like nothing because you've got,
Yeah, yeah.
yeah, I know.
Okay, so I sewed the two together and I just kind of finger pressed them, and I'm gonna iron them now towards the color. Netta said she thought about doing a video vlog on her UFOs as well. Isn't it like it's real, isn't it, girls? Like, I shouldn't say just girls because I know there's some men out there too, but man,
Yeah,
the UFO thing is real.
it sure is.
It's just because there's so many cute projects that we just want to do everything.
Oh, please. Me, that's me. I want to do everything.
Yep, me too. And then I feel like if I don't start it right away, that I'll forget about it. So I start something, then I have 500 things.
Yep.
Okay, so I've got this one all pressed and ready. I'm gonna put this one aside though and move my camera. So watch Yvette while I move my camera so you guys don't get seasick.
Watch you, vet, act a fool.
No, I'm just trying to move it so
I know, I'm just trying to distract everybody so
you can
they
see
don't
me.
get dizzy.
There you go. Okay, so out of the strip, you're gonna cut the strip that we just made. Now this is a different color than the one I just made because I've kind of prepped this one, but you're gonna cut 8 2.5-inch segments and 4 4.5-inch segments. So your 4 4.5 are gonna look like that. And I didn't keep any 2.5. Okay, so this is already sewn. And then your 2.5 are gonna look like this. Yep, like she's got. So you're gonna have 8 of those guys that she's holding up, and you're gonna have 4 of these guys that I've got down here. And then once you've got all those done, you're gonna take 2 of the 2.5-inch pieces and you're gonna sew them together into a 4 patch like that. Yep, perfect. So out of each strip, you're gonna make 3 of the 4 patches. And you're gonna have 1, 2, 4 of the 4.5-inch pieces, like that. And then you're gonna take the last 2 of your 2.5-inch pieces, and you're gonna add your background rectangle, which are these guys, to them. Okay? Those are lovely.
Thank you.
I love your backgrounds with the print. Those are so cute.
Yeah, I'm thinking, you know me. I just go, let's do that.
No, they're so cute. They're adorable. We can't
I've
see
been
what
wanting to make something with those jelly rolls because I love Blueberry Park. I'm using Blueberry Park, guys. That's what it is. And so I was like, hey, why not? Let's do that.
Yeah.
I'm just going to let y'all know that if by any small chance I get quiet, the reason why is because I had this enormous headache come on just before we started at about, I know. And I didn't have time to go run down and take some. I might go do that if it's
I was gonna say,
Yep, I will. But I'm just letting y'all know that that would be the only reason why. So,
Yeah. Kay said she started the year with a promise that she was going to finish all her works in progress. Then she started a bunch of new ones.
it's
Yep.
so hard. It's so hard not to, you know? I mean, there's so much going on and you want to participate in everything. And
Yeah.
I mean, we all do the same thing. I totally get it.
Angela said she always finished a project before she started another. Then with the pandemic, that all changed. Now she has piles of UFOs.
Yeah.
Yep. Oh my
Well,
word.
I've always had the problem. So I can't even use that as an excuse.
Oh, Rochelle, bless your heart. She's made 48 pillowcases for the summer camp.
Oh my
Oh my
goodness.
goodness. Thank you.
That is amaze balls.
Okay, let's see. Let's see if anybody has questions so far.
Oh, look, my strap came in a month early.
Oh, it's
Did I tell
pretty. I
you?
love the pink. That's so
Yeah,
you.
it came today.
Nice. Yvette, Karen wants to know, what is the small iron you're using?
This is a Rowenta iron, and it's lovely. I love it.
It's cute.
Yeah. I had an Aliso, and it blew up while I was on a Saturday
Yes,
Steph.
it did blow
And
up.
so then it's like I had been wanting to try the little Rowenta,
Mhm.
and so I was like, oh, let me get it then, since obviously I'm not going to be using this Aliso anymore.
Right.
And I really like it. I like it.
Yeah, it's cute. Okay, Wanda, hi there. We're making the Dottie pattern from Moda Fabrics. It's a free pattern. Let me stick it in the chat one more time for everybody. There you go.
Like
If you want to go to that link, you can download it and sew along with us. Now we're gonna sew this for several Saturdays with Steph, because of course we're not gonna finish it today.
No, because this is going to end up being a 72-inch by 72-inch quilt if you make it the way it is on the paper.
Yep. And it goes together, it sews together really quickly, but there's a lot of cutting to get to where you can sew everything. But I did want to show you guys how to put one block together. So once you've got all your pieces cut out from your strip that we just talked about, I'm going to lay mine out here on the board and show you kind of how they go together. So you're going to take one of the pieces with the color in the lower right hand corner and put it next to a piece with the two strips, the white and the colored piece. And then take one of your 4 patches and make sure the color is in the lower left hand corner, touching this guy or kissing his colored buddy right there. And then I'm going to grab another one of the pieces with the background strip and the colored strip. And we're not going to, this one's turned this way. We're going to turn it this way this time. And then we're going to take another 4 patch. If you can kind of see, this is kind of make a chain. So that'll kind of help you visually to make sure you're going the right way. Then we're going to grab another one of these guys with the white strip and the colored strip. And this time, instead of being down, it's going to go up against this colored guy. And we're going to take our last 4 patch that we have put together. We're going to put him down here with the colored piece touching this colored piece. This guy in the center. And your last piece, the purple, or in my case, it's purple touching the other purple. So we've made a chain, you can see here in the center. So if you've got this 4 block chain going down your center and the whites on either end, you've probably got it correct. So Carrie wants to know, Yvette, did you cut yours with your Ecru quilt?
I cut these with my AccuQuilt, and the rest of them I'm using 2 jelly rolls. And I have to say, I'm not going to mention anything about anything except to say that the ones that were cut with my AccuQuilt are pretty much perfect, and the others are pretty much not perfect.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
I'm just saying, I'm noticing a huge difference between.
Oh yeah.
the two.
I cut my strips all with my creative grid stripology ruler,
Yeah.
and they're like bang on 2.5
Right.
inches, right? And the jelly roll is like not.
I think that, to be fair, I mean, I think that what they do is they put all of the fabric like in a giant pile,
Yeah.
and then they roll it up. And then once they have it all rolled up, then they start slicing it like this. And I mean, I can only imagine by the time you get, I mean,
Yeah.
they do the best they can, but for goodness sakes, it's just,
Yeah.
I can totally understand why.
I had a lot of very interesting crookedy pieces, so that's all
Yeah,
right.
me too.
I made it work. When I did the strips and cut these pieces out, I trimmed them all to the correct size because some of them were correct, some of them were too big, some of them were wonky.
Yeah, I'm just
So,
kind of leaving them. So you know me, I'm the one who just goes,
yep.
I can't be
So-
bothered for all that time to be wasted.
Yeah.
That's how I feel. But yeah.
So if you guys notice when I laid this out, you laid out like a 9 patch. So I'm just gonna sew the top row and press to the right, the middle row press to the left, and the same thing with the bottom, press to the right. I'm gonna leave it all laid out here on my table too, and as I sew it and put it back, so I know what I've done and where they go, because
Yeah.
this could get confusing because it's kind of like a puzzle.
Yeah, especially when you're doing it like on camera, because you get, you're trying to talk to everybody and you get confused.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I've got my magic juice ready to go so I can get these seams nice and flat.
Yep. I'm magic juicing all of my stuff.
Dee wants to know what kind of AccuQuilt do you have?
I have many. I have so my very first one that I got in Australia was the baby. So it was the Go Baby, and then I got the Go Big, which to me that's like the regular standard, whatever. And then I got the oh no, wait, I'm saying that wrong. The Go Big is the one that's electric. I just got that one. What's the other one? Go. It just says Go. So I guess I got a baby, like a Go Baby, a regular Go, and then a Go Big.
Now the Go Baby, that's the one that they renamed the Go Me now, correct?
Correct. So if you want to go and get one, it's the Go Me.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And that's a really good beginner one if you know.
Yeah, and honestly, like it'll take you quite far. They're pretty much like I would say at least 3/4 of the dyes that they have will go through the Go Me. So it's just until you start getting into other like bigger things, like even the ones that I get to do the 2.5 inch strips and then the 2 1/4 strips, which is what I use for my binding. Those will go through the Go Me. So even though it's really long, they're wide, they're only, they're like narrow enough that it'll go through.
Yeah.
Yep. And in case you guys didn't know, I am an ambassador for AccuQuilt. So
Yeah. Oh, it's starting to rain. I can hear it plopping on the windows.
It is still bright and sunshiny over here.
Mm.
We shall see.
Oh, it is really pouring. Oh my goodness.
I wish I could hear it. I love that. I
Yeah,
love the sound.
I do too. Although I like to go to sleep to that sound, so
Yeah.
y'all see me
Now,
yawning in a minute.
I want to say, I don't remember what it's on. It might be, it's either Hulu or maybe it's Netflix. But they have it on the TV now. So it's like I found one the other day. I had gone to bed early because I wasn't feeling well. And I found it's a 9 hours of
Oh wow.
like a thunderstorm.
Oh my goodness.
And it's completely dark. So there's no light, there's no nothing. And all you can do,
Yeah.
you can hear the rain and the thunder and all.
Oh,
Y'all,
nice.
that's nice.
Yeah. You know who has that is YouTube actually has that where it's got like a black background screen and you can just
Really?
listen to the noise. I use that on the at nighttime.
Oh my goodness. Yeah. It's great.
Oh, hey JB.
Hey buddy, did daddy give you dinner? Yeah, daddy gave you dinner? Where you going? No, you can't come in mommy's lap right now, baby. I
Hey
know.
Ange, how you doing?
I know.
Wanda said the sun is shining now, but it's rained all morning.
I know, sweetheart.
Oh, Nancy Guest said it's storming in Kentucky. Y'all, like Karen Cox said it was raining in Southern Ohio. Nancy's saying it's storming in Kentucky, so they must be blowing that rain up towards me.
Right, right.
Oh, Mary Lou said I tried starching and my fabric came out very grainy looking and it wouldn't iron out. Hmm.
Huh.
I am not a starcher, so I couldn't tell you.
Yeah, I don't starch either.
Oh, Shelly said we have a sound machine with thunderstorms as an option. Yes.
Amazing.
Pam said, Steph, you need to do a live tutorial on covering our small ironing board. Yeah, I should. I need to recover mine because I have had a few people say I need to clean it, that it's dirty. It's really not dirty. It's just stained because I use Best Press. And when you iron Best Press, it leaves stain sometimes.
Yeah.
Because it's like scalded or whatever. So I promise it's not dirty. I'm not like a dirty girl. It's just stained. But yeah, I need to recover mine. So it's been a while. I've had this one for a long time. It's really, really easy actually to cover these. You just need a heavy duty
Like
stapler
upholstery fabric.
and yeah, or and fabric. Yeah. Actually, the fabric that's on here is just cotton fabric. This is like a
Oh,
old
really?
Riley Blake fabric. Yeah.
Huh.
I think the next time though, I'm going to do it in a darker color. So because Sarah's got one in like a navy blue fabric and you can't see any of the Best Press stuff on it. So
Well, it's like I was using the Best Press like on my wool pressing mat.
mhm.
And it was doing something funky to it as well. So all I do is whenever I'm gonna best press, I put a piece of muslin over
Uh-huh.
it. And then I can just keep washing the muslin until it's just
Yeah.
and then I just chuck it and I just get another piece of muslin.
Yep.
But I had to do the same thing.
Yeah. Karen said she likes to share the weather. Thanks, Karen. I actually don't mind the rain, so it's fine.
I wouldn't mind either. If it starts raining here, I'll be very happy.
Yeah.
I have nowhere to go.
Ah, Anne Marie said I couldn't sleep with thunderstorm sounds. I'd be under the bed. They freak me out. Chicken I am.
Well, they have different sounds. It's not just thunderstorms. They also have, well, they have just rain, you know,
Yeah.
no thunder.
Now, if you guys want these to be precise, you can pin your rows together. I'm actually going to do that because I want these
Mine
to
is cray over here.
I
So
want these to try to attempt to match these up.
we'll have to see how they end up. I'll show my quilt no matter what.
Yeah.
But I am not measuring a darn thing.
That's all right.
And when it's coming out like this, you can see at the top there, I'm just leaving it and I'm just going with it. So that's me. I don't fix stuff. I don't know. I just
Yeah.
feel like I'm already slow enough and I'm not going to make it worse. So that's what I do.
Well, I am slow today, and I'm sorry, y'all. It's taking me forever to pin this. My fingers are killing me, and it's probably the weather. I have rheumatoid arthritis, so when the weather's kind of funky like this, they're kind of swollen and hurting. So
Well, there you go. Just take it easy.
that means you have a shot.
No, I still don't have a shot. I think we
They're
both
keeping up
know
with
that I
me.
still do not have a shot. You say that all the time, and I still don't have a shot. So it's okay. I'm fine with it. I really am.
I know you are.
I know
and
I make a lot of I make a
I
lot of
just
jokes
kid
about
with
it,
you.
but
Well, you guys make fun of me for going fast, and so I'll kid back with you. So
there you go. There is absolutely nothing wrong with going fast. There's a lot of people who like to go fast. I just happen to not be one of them. That's all. I don't think there's anything wrong with it. I've like listened to you over there, like across from me at the retreat. I was like, holy crapola! Like I would be peeing my pants.
yeah.
I just don't. To me, it's like I already end up sometimes going a little crooked without not even meaning to. Girl, I would be like this.
Oh, hi, Susan Ernst. She said she's new and she's subbed and liked. Thank you.
Hello.
And she said she loves storms, so that's cool. Hey, Lori. Yeah, I don't know anything. They're talking about that faultless starch. I don't really know anything about that, and I don't starch with that. The only thing I use is Best Press. So
Yeah, me too. Someone have a question about it?
I know that our friend Gia starches from California, so she's here. Maybe she can tell you guys. Oh no, Carrie Caulfield said I made a cotton cuts quilt and realized when I put the borders on that I had one whole side backwards. Oh no. That stinks because you think you're almost done and then you're like, oh, fudge.
I have left some very interesting things on my cotton cuts quilts. I just leave them.
Yeah.
Like, yep. Nope.
If I see it before it's all put together, I probably would fix it. But if it's all put together, like borders on, I know people that will rip that whole thing apart. I'm not.
No. I think it depends on like what it is and how much there is of it to do.
Yeah.
If there's like just something small or whatever, you know, relatively, I might fix that. But 9 times out of 10, nope.
Nope. I've had some
I'll
of the
just leave
triangle
it.
colors like in the wrong place, or I've had like, I don't know, one time I had like a flying geese the wrong way, but it didn't affect, like, it wasn't like star legs or anything.
Yeah.
So I was like, you know what? I'm leaving it. But a whole side, I would probably have to fix that. Yeah.
Well, I know that I don't remember where. I probably have shared it on your channel as well, but there was one cotton cuts quilt where I lost an entire clue, and
Oh, yeah, that's right. Yep.
and and I had not made the quilt like with everyone else. This was like a year later that I
Yep.
realized that I could not find this fabric, which of course I found, a few months later. But anyway, I ended up just pulling random fabric. Well, not that random. I chose it, but I pulled like fabric off my shelves and just, you know, I
Fill in.
I called them and I was like, can you just give me the measurements so that I can cut these pieces for myself? And then I just put them in there, and the quilt is all put together just like that. And you know what? I love it. It don't matter, because I remember that entire thing every single time. And you look at it, you're all like, huh, what happened here? Well, let me tell you the story.
I think it looks good though.
Yeah, I mean, I don't think it's terrible. It's
No,
completely different fabric, but it goes with the theme. It was
it
cat
does.
fabric.
It was cat fabric. That's the one that you and I did the same fabric, the cats.
Yep. Yep.
Yep. No, I think it's cute. That's
But
the quilt that you bound for me that Sarah carries everywhere.
yes, exactly. That was the exact one.
Yep. She loves that quilt. When I finish her next quilt, because she knows I'm making her a quilt, she just doesn't know what it is. I'm like, are you going to give me that one back finally? She's like, nope. She's like, Yvette bound this one and gave it to me. She's like, it's mine. I'm like, okay. It is very cozy with the flannel cats on the back.
Yeah. Very nice.
Don't blame her. Oh, okay. So Kathleen Champ says she uses heavy starch. Have you ever had that problem where your fabric gets grainy, I guess the other gal was saying? I don't know because I'm not a starcher. I hope not, because I have a ton of it, because I had intentions of doing all my fabric. Yeah, I hope not either. Oh, Susan said she's knitting mittens right now for a friend in YouTube for a YouTube friend in Canada. Awesome. That's nice.
You know what I was thinking with that whole starch thing? I wonder if it like that does happen sometimes, like depending on the fabric, and then once you wash it, it comes out, or it.
Maybe.
I don't know. I mean, I'm not a starcher either. I'm just trying to
Yeah.
think of
Yeah.
what could have happened. And
I know there's starchers out there though, and they're very passionate about it. So I'm sure there'll be somebody that
yeah, I'm sure it's happened.
knows. Yeah. So, wow, I can't believe this rain. It's really coming down.
Right. And then my last one. This guy. And that guy. And this guy. Yeah, I think I'm gonna have to go take something for this headache.
Yeah, definitely.
I also I have some Diet Dr. Pepper. I was kind of trying to.
Hope the caffeine helped.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I'm thinking.
Okay, so there's a block done. So
wow, look at you go.
not see if, so you can tell it goes together fairly quickly once you get all the strips put together and then them cut up. So I'm going to move my camera really quick back to actually looking at everybody and keep working on these. So you're going to do all the rest of them just like this. But you can see it comes together really quickly. And I pinned, I'm not usually a pinner, but I pinned because I wanted to make sure that these intersections where particularly these squares came together lined up so you get that chain effect. So I think that's pretty cool. My kids must be getting a kick out of the rain because I hear them giggling up there. Hi. I see your face. Oh, Kathleen said, never an issue with color, but with the blue and white can leave things with little white flakes or residue. How about after you wash it, Kathleen? Does that go away?
Well, I imagine that must go away. People wouldn't
Yeah.
keep doing it. I mean, I don't think that would make me love it more.
Yeah.
If it didn't go away.
Oh, Del Marie, that'll be cute. She said she's going through her scraps and she's going to make it scrappy.
Oh, nice. We want to see
Yeah.
that. We
Yeah,
definitely want to see that.
Yeah, that would be really cute, actually, I think. Rochelle said, Stephanie, the kids sound like they're having fun. I think they are. I think they're getting a kick out of the rain because I can hear them jumping around up there. Oh, what is the liquid in the magic pen? So this is the pen. And we call it magic juice, but it's actually Acorn Precision Piecing Easy Press Fabric Treatment. So this is the liquid that you put in there, and it's a starch alternative. I don't know what's in it because they have a proprietary formula. This is a company out of Canada. I've known about them for years. It's just hit the United States in the last year or two, about 2 years. But I've been using this for 5 or 6 years. I used to watch on YouTube years ago. There was a quilt company out of Canada called Sparrow Quilt Company, and I believe that they have closed down now due to the pandemic. But the lady who ran that, Brady Sparrow, she used to use this all the time, and the only place you could get it was from Canada because it's made in Canada. So I ordered it from her and paid the huge amount of shipping for this. But I've never regretted it because I've never gone back ever since. I love it. So I was excited when it came to Canada, or when it came to the United States from Canada, I should say. So.
Yeah, thank goodness they shared that with us.
Right? Oh, Nancy said there's more coming. There ain't. Okay. Aw, Susan said she makes hats for the local food pantry and tiny hats for the NICU at the hospital.
Aw,
Bless your heart.
new baby hats.
You know, Dee, that's a good question. I'd love to hear the answer to that. Lori LaSalle said, such a pretty block. Love this pattern. I like it too. It's fun and easy. So hope y'all like it. Dee said, so what do you quilters think about Brother Scan and Cut? What's the difference between that and an AccuQuilt? Well, I can answer that quickly, not in detail, but an AccuQuilt is with dies, and a Scan and Cut is you program it or give it electronic files to cut things. It's kind of completely different, really.
I'd never even heard of it, so I'm glad you had the answer to that.
The Brother Scan and Cut, it's kind of like a Cricut, but a little bit different even from a Cricut, but more similar to a Cricut than a AccuCutter.
Right.
So
I have a Silhouette, which is like a Cricut, so it's kind of the same thing.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, okay. I get it now. I just had never heard of the Brother one.
Yeah.
It's probably kind of new. No, I didn't.
What?
What did I do? Did I do this right? Is this right? Oh, it is right. Never mind. False alarm. I don't know, it just kind of looked funny to me. I don't know why. Anyways, don't worry, we're good.
If you made the chain across the center, you got it right.
Yeah, no, but for some reason, when I finished just this bottom row, it just looked funky to me. I don't know why. It's just, I don't know. Obviously, I need to go take some drugs.
Christine said, please pass some rain to the southeast Texas. We desperately need it. Gladly, we will blow it your way. Karen said she starches all her yardage except for small pre-cuts. Let it dry before ironing it. Can starch jelly rolls is the only shrink in length. Oh, cool. I didn't even know that.
Does she know anything about the funky color going on with the, probably not.
Nobody's like
nobody's mentioning that? Okay. I'm just curious.
Yeah, nobody's mentioned that really. What's the difference between the scan and cut and the Cricut? I don't have either of those, so I'm not really sure. I know that you can cut fabric on both of them. I know most people don't use them to cut fabric. Most people that do like other crafts, like card making and vinyl things and all that stuff, which I'm not. This is going to sound funny because I'm on here and I'm sewing and quilting, but I feel like quilting is different than crafting. I'm not a crafter. That's just not what I do. So I don't have any of that stuff. I either cut manually or I use my Acu cutter that I have. So for me, because I'm not really a crafter and have really no interest in doing that stuff, I wouldn't be interested in a Brother Scan and Cut or a Cricut, but I think they're pretty awesome. I've seen them in motion, but I couldn't tell you the specifics onto which one does what, and yeah, I know there's a lot of
Google that.
I was gonna say I know there's a lot of videos on YouTube about it, because I know even like those of you who watch So Yeah, I know they did a whole thing about the Brother Scan and Cut, because I was actually watching that because I was fascinated. It can do all kinds of stuff, but I know the Cricut can do all kinds of stuff too. So I think you just kind of, if you're interested in either, you'll have to like go watch videos and maybe go to a shop that has them so they can show you both. I don't know.
Yeah, I'm thinking if you go to Google, just type in Cricut or Brother, something like that, or Cricut and Brother reviews, and maybe they'll compare. Yeah. You can find all kinds of like videos and stuff like that.
That's a really good idea, actually. Yeah.
Yeah, because then you'll get specific videos where people are actually comparing the two.
Yeah.
And that'll probably help you a bit more.
Hey, Colleen, thank you. I appreciate that. I'm going to put the link. A few people said they still can't get the pattern. So I'm going to put the link again in the chat.
That's really weird.
Yeah, because it's the same link that I'm putting in the chat that everybody's saying works just fine. So that's, yeah, I'm not sure why. But yeah, click that one. Maybe that'll get you there, hopefully. If you guys ultimately can't get the pattern for some reason through the links that I just threw in there, just go to motofabrics.com, and there's you can go to their free pattern section, and this is the Dottie pattern. So if you like this one and for some reason the link isn't working for you, but hopefully if you go directly it'll work for you, because this is a fun pattern.
It is. It's pretty simple.
Mm-hmm. Got the pattern. Okay, awesome. Good. Oh, Carrie, you're a Stampin' Up demonstrator. So you use your Scan and Cut to cut out images for your cards. Awesome. Oh, cool, Dee. Yeah, so you should go over to your local shop. She said they have a Brother Scan and Cut over her local quilt shop. I'm sure they'd be happy to show you how it works. Great idea.
All right, so there's my second block. What? Yvette has 2 blocks done. What?
Yay!
I'm gonna hang it up with the first one just so that
I was gonna say I only have 2 blocks done, so we're right neck and neck.
Yeah, except you finished yours a while ago, and here you are. You even did all the cutting, for goodness sakes.
Aw,
Hey,
Susan,
I'm
thanks.
still
She
very
said, I
happy.
love it. Susan said she loves it here already. Yay. Oh, that's so pretty. I love it.
Okay.
Very, very nice.
All right.
2 out of 36. Woohoo!
Oh God, that's hilarious. I think I'll do this pink guy next. This guy.
Ooh, I like those.
Yeah.
Those are
Okay.
pretty.
All righty.
Angela said she loves your colors, Yvette.
Thank you.
Oh, they
Okay.
want to know
Here's
what your fabric is.
it's called Blueberry Park. It's an old collection.
Yeah.
I've had these jelly rolls for probably 4 or 5 years.
I was
Seriously.
going to say we got a little bit of that in a Sew Sampler box a million years ago, probably the first year they had the box.
Yeah, it was it's a very old collection, and I've been keeping it because I love it, and I knew I wanted to make something with it someday. And so I'm like, you know what, I'm going to use it so that I'm doing what I said I wanted to do. I'm going to go take something. I will be right back.
No problem.
Okay.
Oh, y'all are talking about rotary cutters now. I got this Creative Grids rotary cutter, and it's heavy, but oh my gosh, I love it. It's my favorite cutter now. I've tried every cutter on the market, and I feel like they're all pretty comparable. There's none that are like bad. I didn't really love the Martelli cutter, but I know a lot of people do, and there's, nothing wrong with that. It just, I think I've been cutting so long with a regular rotary cutter that I can't get used to it. But this new Creative Grids cutter, it's my favorite. The weight to it helps me cut easier with my arthritis, so I really, really like it. Let's see. You got one pizza down while we got 2 blocks down. That's awesome, Terry. Yeah, and this one does work. Somebody mentioned left or right, depending on which way you put the blade out. It's for left and right hand cutters, so that's pretty cool because my daughter is left-handed, and so it's been really tricky because I'm right-handed to kind of show her how to cut. So yeah, pretty cool. Hey, Connie. Thank you. These are the blocks we're working on tonight. This is from this pattern called the Dottie pattern. It's a free pattern from Moda. That's what I've got on my wall behind me. So now I'm just back to cutting this strip that you guys saw me sew together earlier. I'm just cutting the pieces now to make another block.
All right.
Oh, Kathleen, I love both of them. It's heavier than the Tula cutter, but the Tula cutter is more ergonomic. It fits in your hand a little bit better, but I love them both actually. So my 2 favorite cutters are the Tula one and the Creative Grids. We were just talking about rotary cutters.
Okay, good. I'm gonna order myself one of those Creative Grids since you're keep talking about it.
I love it because it's heavy though. It's I keep telling people that want it, like, don't be surprised. It's weighty, but I like that because it makes it easier to cut the fabric.
Okay.
For me. Oh, thanks, Teresa.
Oh my goodness, I've started the yawning thing.
Oh, you're welcome, Kathleen. Oh, thank you, Diane. That's so nice of you. Oh, they're awesome. I needed some sewing time with some quilty ladies. It was a long week.
Oh, yeah. Mine too, in a different way, but
Yeah.
yeah.
It is thundering now up there.
Holy cow.
I know.
We still have bright blue skies over here, so we
I was
may
gonna
not.
say, if y'all hear a kiddo screaming in a minute, don't be surprised, because my one kiddo is very scared of thunder. So I'm surprised I haven't heard him scream yet.
Oh my gosh, I'm so sorry, everybody. I'm so sorry.
No, you're fine.
I
And then
know.
you have Henry up there that's singing. Little turkey. Oh, thanks, Wanda. She said she subscribed when she first came on and did a thumbs up.
Yay.
Y'all are awesome. What is BOM? That is stands for Block of the Month. So if you see that on, I do sometimes. I haven't done one for a while actually, but if you see that on any quilting websites or anything like that, as a matter of fact, Yvette's got a paper piecing program called Piecing It Real. If you're interested in foundation paper piecing, and she's got a block of the month, so you get a new pattern every month, and at the end we're going to put it together in a quilt. So
Yep.
yeah. Oh, Kathleen Cook said she likes the weight of her tool cutter. She just doesn't like it when her son changes it from a lefty to a righty. He's quite a prankster. I don't think I would appreciate that too much either. Oh, Ange, we're using 2.5-inch strips. So if you've got, you can cut strips, or you can, if you can have a jelly roll, you can use a jelly roll. If you grab that pattern, it's all in the pattern, the fabric requirements, what you need. It's so funny because this is like the classic afternoon summer thunderstorm, but it's really not summer yet. So it's interesting.
I know we've been having those too. I keep looking at the sky to see if I think that we're gonna get one too, because I mean it has literally been gorgeous, sunshiny, bright blue sky day, and then all of a sudden, bam,
Yeah.
So I keep looking at the sky to see if we're gonna have one too, but so far it doesn't look like it. But you just never know.
Yeah.
Because it's been doing that almost every day this week.
Oh, wow.
Yep. So far, it doesn't look like it though. Do you know what's interesting is last night, Jim had dinner with a colleague or whatever. So I was, by myself pretty late, and I had not gone to the grocery store after work because we were having one of those thunderstorms. And I was like, no, I just hate doing, especially grocery shopping when it's pouring rain,
Yes.
Unless I'm going to go to Target, because our Target has underground parking and you can take an elevator up. And so,
oh, wow, that's cool.
Yeah. And like nobody uses it. I'm not even kidding. So like you go down there and it's like you and 2 other cars. I don't know why they don't use it. They're crazy. But anyway, so then last night I thought to myself, I think I'm going to go do the grocery shopping right now. It was because it had stopped raining. It was like 8:30 at night. No, 8 o'clock at night. And I went to the store. Girl, I'm gonna have to start going at 8 o'clock more often. There wasn't like nobody there.
Nobody there?
And
Nice.
it's like you didn't have to like fight with people and all this kind of stuff. It was great. I was like, oh, this is kind of nice.
Nice.
Maybe I'll go at 8 o'clock all the time.
Yeah, I noticed if you go at like off times, it's a lot more of an enjoyable experience.
Yeah. Yeah, especially like even like Target. Like you go to, I'm gonna start saying Target. When you start going to Target and there's like not the huge crowds, like if you go Friday afternoon, when everybody's going,
Mhm.
like you said, it's actually kind of enjoyable.
Yeah. Oh, Tony wants to know, Yvette, when do they get the next swap buddy?
Is Netta here?
She was.
Because I think that y'all, Netta runs this whole thing for me. She is amazeballs. I want to say that just this past Monday was the deadline to mail the first one.
Yeah.
And so probably within the next week, it's gonna, or maybe week or so, we're gonna have that ready.
Mm-hmm.
So if Netta is here, hopefully she can answer that.
Yeah.
Because she's been staying on top of the swap for me.
Carrie said, great quilt to make for National Sew a Jelly Roll Day. It is, yeah. That is a good idea.
I agree.
Marla said, Yvette, I just looked at my Storm Shield app. Connecticut is not showing anything coming.
Well, poop.
No, for you. I think Karen would be okay with sending them your way, though. Terry said we used to grocery shop at night because it was empty. We called ourselves night crawlers.
Yeah, and it's worth it.
Jim said he used to shop at Walmart at midnight and he misses it. Yeah, a lot of those stores that used to be open where you could do that, they don't stay open that late anymore because of the virus.
Probably shouldn't say too much. People don't start going at night.
Yeah. Dee said Netta left. She had a headache. I didn't see her message. Thanks, Netta, for letting us know. Oh, poor thing.
It should be soon, though, guys. Should be soon.
Wonder if it's the weather, because she's getting the weather too.
Yeah.
Oh, Anita's here. She said, yay, I'm finally home. Hello, everyone. Hey.
Hey, Anita.
Hi, Brenda.
What's the matter, baby? You're gonna have to go ask Daddy. I was just down there. Nobody said nothing to me.
Well, that wouldn't be fun to ask you why it's convenient for you.
Right.
Oh, that'll be pretty, Wanda. She said, I know this pattern uses several color choices, but I have a lot of fabric in print and solids in blues and whites, as well as florals.
Oh, okay. Okay. No, keep going.
That'll be just fine. You can make this really in any colors you want.
Absolutely.
I think Del Marie said she's going to do it scrappy, so I think that'd be cute too. So,
lay down, sweetheart. You're fine.
Hi, Jill.
I have to say, headaches are not fun. Not that I'm telling anybody anything they don't know, but.
Right.
What's the matter, sweetheart?
Angela said, hi, JB. Bye, JB. That's funny.
Where are you going? Come here. Go lay down. Okay, lay down.
Can you hear that thunder now? Or no? No,
No.
it's not really picking it up. It is really thundering. I'm wondering if it like put the kids to sleep because I don't hear anybody now out there.
Oh. Marie, girly, keep this quilt for yourself. Don't blame you one bit.
Oh, Mary said, yeah, Netta had a headache from the storm. Oh. Oh, somebody asked how much my jelly rolls are. It depends on manufacturer, and they kind of tell us a price to like a retail price. So, yeah. Can't tell you off the top of my head. It would be in my shop. I don't have that many jelly rolls right now. I've got, I think, a Nantucket summer one and a beautiful day one. Might be about it. Oh, Pam said she's hearing the thunder in Illinois. The cat just ran to the basement.
Wow. Yeah.
Yeah, it's pretty
My cats are never happy about it either.
Yeah.
Especially Smudgy. I don't know. Scout's getting twitchy in his old age too, so let's see how that goes.
Oh, Del Marie, if they're sleeping, it's all good. She said I better go check. They were playing outside, so they might have got tired because it's pretty hot.
Oh yeah.
I know Sarah came in, she was riding her bike, and she's like, I'm gonna die. It's so hot. And I'm like, I don't think you're gonna die.
They're not melodramatic at all.
No, not at all.
Girls.
I know.
I'll tell you.
Oh, Diane, they're with my husband. So, well, she's like, you should check on them because when they get quiet, they get in trouble. And I'm like, they're with my husband. And I'm like, oh, wait a minute. He's a big kid himself. So, yeah, they could be getting in trouble. And he'll tell people that he's my fifth kid all the time. If I had to guess, I would probably find Lukey on him right now, like laying on him or sitting on him right now with all that thunder.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, Barbara Ritchie said in San Antonio they're expecting bad weather for the next 3 days.
Wow.
I know there's a big drought out west, so hopefully they'll get some rain soon.
I have to say, everything here is quite green because
Yeah.
we've been getting a lot of rain. I mean, not flooding, but like every day.
Yeah.
Rain.
Yeah. Oh, Jamie Meyer said bad weather in Louisville, Kentucky. She was in Walmart and the power shut down the registers. Oh my goodness.
Oh,
That's some weather.
yeah. I think they would have like backup generators or something.
Yeah. You would think, huh?
Well, I would think, but who knows?
Lizette said she's laying out her blocks to chainsaw. That will make this go faster if you can do that. Yep. If you cut everything,
Yeah.
you kind of put it in piles. Yep. Nancy said, wow, we're having all seasons everywhere. Yeah.
Yeah.
Seems like it. I think I'm most in disbelief of I believe it, but it's crazy that it's still snowing in places.
Yeah.
Marla said, can anyone get the video for the new So Yeah subscription box? So's up private for me and I can't get it. I don't know, Marla. I haven't checked. I didn't get my box yet, Marla. I got the shipping notice, but no box. Is next week with Sean? Yes, next week is with Sean. Yep. He will be here next week. And I think we're going to do bowl cozies with him. And then in June, he wants to come back and teach us all how to do a block. So that'll be fun. So we've got a couple things with Sean. Same with the Soya box, hopefully next week. Yeah, hopefully it'll come in Monday. I know a lot of people have gotten it, because people asked me if I liked it, and I haven't gotten mine yet, so. That's okay, I can be patient. Not like I don't have anything else to do. I got lots of stuff to sew. They're moving to a new building. I heard that. I heard that they're moving to a different place. Yeah, it could be because they're moving, that they're behind posting up everything. I would give them a couple days and then see if you can't get it, the videos. Let's see. Paula said, would you show the rotary cutter you showed earlier and talk about it briefly? I got in on the last of it earlier. Sure. Yeah. Let me finish cutting these couple things that I'm cutting, and then I'll actually move my camera so you guys can see it a little bit closer. Oh, Rochelle, we would like that weather. She said, I hope the weather changes by the time you guys get here in August for your retreat in Washington State. We are 59 degrees during the day and 39 degrees at night.
Yes.
We love, Yvette and I don't like heat. We love that kind of weather.
Yep. Sounds
So
wonderful.
we would be perfectly fine with that.
Wear a sweater, go get a coffee.
Yep.
Put some fuzzy socks on. In heaven.
Let's see. Do I have any new fabrics in? That's a good question, Lori. I don't have anything new right now. There's a few things coming later this week, or next week, I should say. The newest line that came in was, which I've already talked about before, but is Nantucket Summer. That fabric is gorgeous. And that's just the sample spread, though. The actual fabrics are coming, like the bolts and the rest of the pre-cuts are coming in July, I believe. So I'm excited for that one. That one's full of my colors, all the blues, and there's some greens in there that are real pretty.
Did you get your table toppers yet?
What's that?
Did you get your table toppers yet for this month?
No, I did not. And actually, I saw an email that just came in that said they were running behind.
Okay.
Yeah. So.
Thank you.
Yeah. So yeah, so the videos would be up in a bit delayed. Wait, videos would be a bit delayed, but you would be able to get it when it is live. Does that make sense? Yes, that makes sense. Thank you. How do you use the Acorn Start system? Oh, all right. I'll show you guys how to use the pen, and I will show you about the cutter. Give me a minute here. Let me finish trimming these. I can show you both things. Happy to do so.
Wow, that is quite crooked. Holy cow. Okay.
Nita, you're cold at 89 degrees? You got the air conditioning on, girl? Okay. Oh, Kathleen said, Yvette, did you say the table topper box is running late? Sorry, listening to the live, the Preakness, and my guys all at the same time.
Yes, that's what because I just asked Stephanie if she had received hers, and she hasn't either. And Riley Blake apparently just sent an email saying they were running behind a little. So
yeah. And they don't
we
know a
get them, we
date
ship
for
them out. So
yeah, they don't have a date for us yet. They just said it's late. We'll update you when we know more. So it's I think it's due, they said, because they're shipping from China. I guess China has a bad outbreak again over there, so they said it's due to like shutdowns, and so they're kind of stuck somewhere.
Okay.
So excuse me. I'm tickling my throat.
I hate when I get that.
Yeah.
Especially whenever you're either on live or you're at work, because then everybody
Right.
wants to like bring you a water or something like that. The other day, it was, and here I am, I'm at like a new job, right? And I didn't have like a frog in my throat, but what happened was I took a sip of water and the water went down a wrong pipe.
Yeah.
So then you can't talk either, right? Like you can't say I'm fine, I just had something go down a wrong pipe. But then everybody's like, what's going on? You're over there going,
I know.
backing up a lump, and you're just going, really, I'm okay. I just
yeah. It's just because it's dry in our house because we've got the air conditioning on. So okay. Now, don't get seasick, guys. Moving my camera. All right. Okay, so I've got my next block laid out, ready to go, but I'm going to show you guys, and it's all dusty because I just cut with it. This is the Creative Grids rotary cutter that y'all were one to see, and depending on which way you open it, you can use this for left or right-handed, which is pretty cool because there aren't too many companies that keep that in mind. So you can open it that way. And the opener's a little tricky. You have to push it down and move it over, or you can move it that way. So if you're, let me think. Yeah, so I have to move it down because I'm right-handed. No, sorry, up because I'm right-handed. And if you're left-handed, you switch it the other way. So pretty cool, but it's pricey, but I feel like it's pricey because it's gonna last forever. This thing is built like a regular
A
like
Mack truck.
yeah, I feel like it's the difference between getting like, you know, a cheapy Black and Decker drill versus like a DeWalt drill for anybody that knows tools. I mean, this is like heavy. It's totally different. Yeah, yeah. I mean, and there's nothing wrong with these like, you know, stick rotary cutters. I have them all over the place, the Alpha ones. But there's definitely like a huge difference in the weight. Like this one's weighting my hand down and this one is light as a feather. So, you know, that's the difference. As far as I know, people have asked me what kind of, they do have their own replacement blades. Thank you. Sorry guys, my husband brought me some water. I appreciate it. They do have their own replacement blades, but I think they can use the Olfa blades. I haven't tried yet, but they're the same exact size and they have the same kind of hole. So I think that would work. I don't think that their blade is anything. I haven't found that it's anything different or better than the Olfa one. So I think it's fine to use the Olfa blades. But yeah, so that's the Creative Grids cutter. And then let me sew a couple of these pieces together and then I'll show you guys how to use the piecing pen. Because I do get a lot of questions on how to actually use that pen. So where is my store? Let's see, hold on. Oh, somebody's talking about cake. Does somebody have cake for us? Yay,
What?
cake.
There's cake? I don't know how we'd get it, but I'm ready.
I know. Celie said, I'm surprised you picked this block, Steph. It doesn't contain any half square triangles. I know I'm the half square triangle queen, right? I do love my half square triangles. Oh, Colleen said, be right back. There's chocolate cake. Ooh.
Oh. Gotcha.
Yes, Nita. She said, gone are the days of having a cough in public without getting the side eye. Yeah. So true.
Do you know, like where I'm working now, like I'm pretty sure everybody has allergies. All I hear all day is or sneezing and I'm like, for goodness sakes.
Yeah.
And then I don't know, we're apparently like having more breakouts of the vid lately. So now we just got this email sent around that the people who are able to work from home, they just want everybody to work from home all summer. I'm like,
oh, really?
Yeah, but I mean, I can't. So, which is fine. I'm not one of those people who's dying to work from home. And so, yeah, there's apparently that going around again too. Yeah, fun.
That's no good.
I think they're starting to say that they want us in Connecticut to start wearing masks in public again.
Oh.
Because it's sort of been pretty lax, you know, like they've kind of relaxed it because things were, you know, getting better or whatever. Not that everything was gone away because, you know, no, but
right.
Yeah, so fun.
Oh my goodness. Nita said her bag has gotten too small for her crochet project. Oh no. Okay, seriously, this is, you guys are seeing my fingers not work. I cannot get my bobbin out. There we go. I lost bobbin chicken.
Uh-oh.
I've got a few times and sometimes I like crazy because it rained 1.5 inches in an hour.
Oh wow.
Yeah.
Well, I could hear it up there, the rain. He said it rained 1.5 inches up there already.
There was a tornado just one county south of it.
Oh wow. Kathleen said we need chocolate cake at the September retreat.
Ready for chocolate cake at every retreat.
Was that?
I said I'm ready for chocolate cake at every retreat.
I'll have Sarah make us some.
Wipes.
Okay. Bobbin restored.
Block number 3.
Oh, that's pretty. I love it.
That's something on my iron.
Okay, so I'm gonna move these down a little bit without getting them out of order. So here's how you use the pressing pen. So I want to press, actually I want to press these to the right. So usually what I typically do, and you don't have to do this, it's just I'm a little bit crazy with my seams because I like them to be flat, is that I finger press it first, and then I'll put, you press down on the pen and the liquid starts to come out, and then you can move the liquid across your seam. You can either do it on the front or the back of the fabric. I've heard people tell me that they've seen it leave residue on their fabric. I've never had that happen.
Ever. I do mine on the front all the time.
Me too. So if you're worried about that, you can put it on the back, but I always just put it right on that seam, and then I'll finger press it again with just my fingernail, and then I'll go over and just press this with the iron.
Well, you know, I press it and then I put it on there and then I press it again.
Yeah,
I don't even finger.
Yeah.
So I'm even crazier than you.
So if you guys can see this, you can see how flat my block is, or my seam is right there. And the difference is this one I haven't used the pen on. And you can see how like puffy this is. And this one is like super flat. So that's why I like this stuff, because it makes your seams so flat and your blocks go together and are so much more precise. So that's how you use the pen. Ooh, there's a filly in the Preakness. That's cool. That doesn't happen very often.
There's a what?
A girl horse in the Preakness Stakes.
Okay, I have no idea what you're talking about.
Do you know what you like the Kentucky Derby and the Preakness Stakes? And
oh, well, I've heard of the Kentucky Derby, the whatever that other crazy thing.
Yeah,
is
the Preakness and
I
the
have no
Belmont
idea.
and the Kentucky, like it's all the horse racing.
Okay.
The only reason I even know what it is because Sarah loves horses, but apparently there's a filly running, which is unusual for a female horse to run in the race.
Huh.
So go female horse.
I'm with that. I'm down with
Yep.
that.
Yes, Yvette is ahead of me. She's got 3 done. I've only got 2.5.
Well, you're like demonstrating all kinds of stuff.
You're so welcome, you guys. A couple of people said thank you. You're welcome. My pleasure. And I will tell you, and Yvette can attest to this, I don't try to push products or show you guys things that I don't 100% believe in myself. And this magic juice, oh yeah. This is a game changer for quilting.
I agree.
And you don't have to use it for every single thing. Like when I did charity quilts, I didn't necessarily use it for that. But like I'm working on a quilt for the fair this year that's going to be judged. And so I am definitely using it on every seam, particularly since the blocks, they're all traditional blocks, but they're only 3 inches when finished. So you know I'm using the magic juice. Because they're tonightsy. Linda said chocolate cake all day. Oh yeah. Where can you get that? Somebody said, where can you get this pen? You can get it in my Etsy shop. I sell them. Okay, don't get seasick, everybody. Moving you back. There we go. Cool. Your blocks are really pretty, Yvette. I love your fabrics.
Thank you. I'm glad I waited to use this now.
Yeah.
Perfect for it, I think.
Colleen said her husband was trying to torture her, waiting till after dinner for cake. Jacqueline wants to know if they're all pinks. Is the whole jelly roll pink?
Mine is not. No, it's hold on, I'll get the so here are all my strips. You can see it's
Oh yeah.
like pastel-y sort of rainbowish kind of stuff. So no, they're not all pink for sure.
Yeah. Love them. You really hold on to fabrics for a while. I was trying to think how old the line is. It's been a while.
It depends. I mean, because believe me, how many times have I gone through everything on my shelves behind me?
Yeah.
And gotten rid of a lot of, not gotten rid of, that sounds horrible, but I'll put it like in mystery boxes because I keep accumulating more and more stuff. So then when I go through it, I'm all like, okay, do I really still need to make something with this? Or what? And I have just loved this collection for so long that I just never put it in a box. And because I was like, no, I am definitely making myself something with that someday. I am definitely making myself something.
Aw, there you go. And now you're gonna have a decent sized quilt with it.
Yes, I'm excited. I'm excited.
Good.
So I don't really hold on to things like because I don't want to use it because, oh, I love it so much, I don't want to use it. That's not why. Sometimes I just feel like you need to wait for the right project,
Yeah.
and then you just have to take a chance because then it's like, is this the right project? Is this really what I should use it on? And
Yeah.
but I think so. I think this is the right thing to use this on. I'm liking it so far. So
Yeah. Oh, thanks, Nita, for catching that. I didn't see that comment. Quilting in Romania wanted to know if the magic juice shrinks or warps the fabric in any way. Not that I found.
what I've noticed.
Mm-mm. These people are all talking about yummy things. Now Terry said she just put ice cream on her shopping list.
Okay, seriously, y'all.
Yum.
I want to like eat my armpit right now.
Somebody mentioned blackberry cobbler. Oh.
All right, well that don't got me.
Ellen Campbell wants to know if you sell fabric.
Me? Yes.
Yep.
Yep, of course I do. Well, I'm saying of course. Yes, I do. Stephanie, can I talk about that? Or?
Oh, yeah, sure.
Yes, if you go to theyvetterenee.com, that's my shop.
We are pretty much partners in crime, so we support each other.
Yeah, well, I still don't take anything for granted.
I appreciate that about
ask.
you.
We don't really sell the same things anyway, so
No, we don't. We have a lot of similar taste, but she has different companies than I have, and then the companies that we have the same, we talk about things before we buy them, just
so that we don't both have the same thing. I mean, because we can't afford for the both of us to have accounts in every place, so if we kind of share it, then we don't have to buy everything either. So
yep. Now, don't forget, you guys, if you put your name in for the drawing for the Fabric Studio kit, after Yvette and I are done here, I'm going to pull the name with the random comment picker and real quick post up a video. It'll literally be like a 2-minute video just announcing the winner. I just wanted to let you guys know fairly quickly. So if you don't win and you want to purchase a kit from them, you can. But also, don't forget with Fort Worth Fabric Studio, you do not have to purchase the fabric. You can use your stash, so don't feel like you have to. This one is a smaller sew along. It's going to be a table topper. You could use it as a wall hanging or even a baby quilt because it's 38 by 38. And it is a good one, though, if you want to support the shop for giving us all the free patterns all the time. It's $41, so it's not super pricey. But I know that some people just don't have the extra income, and that's fine too, and that's why they give you the patterns for free. So you're welcome to do either one. But that will come out tonight shortly after we're done. And there's so many of you that I know that I've seen your names all over everything that put your name in for it. So I'm super excited about that. So I do a random comment picker because there's no way that I could just be like, oh, let me pick that person, because there's too many of you that I know and love, and I'd want to give one to everybody. I think that's the hard part for me with giveaways. What about you?
Oh, yeah, I want to give everybody one.
I know. Bye, Tiff. Thanks for coming by. See you later.
Hi,
Just gotta
Tiff.
get going. Oh. I think I missed something because I'm looking at some comments and they don't make sense to me. Oh, that's cool. Del Marie said she bought a Ninja ice cream machine and she's waiting for it to come in the mail. How fun. Hey, Sheila. Let's see. Brenda said, I received some beautiful motif fabric from Yvette today. Shimmer?
Oh, that's not Moda. That's Northcote. It's like, is it a batik? I think they're batiks.
Hmm.
Yeah, the shimmer. Those are really pretty. Really, really pretty. Okay.
I'm not sure what you're asking, Sheila. She said, when does the pattern come out? What pattern, sweetheart?
Maybe the pattern for Fort Worth Fabric Studio.
Maybe. If that's what you're talking about, like my brain's not even at Fort Worth anymore. We just talked about it. That's how crazy I am. Anyway, if that's what you're talking about, the first one hits on June 6th, and that'll be the first video as well. Week 1 is going to be cutting, and I think 1 block. And then we're going to do the other blocks on week 2, and then week 3 will be the wrap up. This one's a real quick one, which will be nice. It'll be nice to have a quick project. And then I'll be putting up a video this week. I wanted to do it last Sunday, but yeah, getting the husband out of town was a little bit crazy. About my next sew along, which begins June 19th. It's called Bluetiful, because you guys know I love my blues. So hopefully I'll get that up tomorrow. If not, it'll be up on Monday. And I'll tell you guys more about that. Oh yeah, it was for the spring sew along. Okay, cool. Good call, Yvette.
It just popped in my mind. Listen,
Yeah.
it went away. So the headache went away and hunger set in. So now it's,
Oh no.
yeah, now and then everybody keeps talking about, so I want to eat everything right now. I don't know
I
why.
know.
I think it's like when a headache goes away, then all of a sudden it's like, now I just want to eat 50
Now you
things.
want to eat. Probably because when you have the headache, you're probably not hungry, right?
Well, don't get me wrong, nothing will stop me from eating.
Oh. I've got some food for you. I made some dinner before we came on.
What'd you make?
Some Hungarian goulash.
Okay.
You're like, no.
I'm having pizza.
Kathleen Terrio said, "Beautiful, haha, love it." Me too. Y'all know I love my blues. I finally had to do an all blue quilt. So oh, Lisa said for the sushi people, her husband's picking up takeout. Diane said pizza sounds good.
Yeah, it's frozen pizza, but I don't care.
Oh, you guys aren't going out tonight?
Girl, we haven't gone out in ages.
Oh, I thought Saturdays were usually your
Well, it
takeout
was
night.
till somebody lost her job. Now we don't ever get to go out ever.
Oh, gotcha. Yeah.
Yeah. I'm being punished.
No. One Saturday you should be like, we're going out. I have a job now. Marie said, I'm down for that. I absolutely 100% love my blues. Yep. I was like, it's time. I haven't made an all blue quilt ever, so. Oh, I really like how these blocks are turning out.
I know, me too.
Oh, darn. Kathleen said the boys beat us out, but the girl came in fourth. The filly.
Aw,
She did good. That's not bad.
that's right. She went out there, she gave it her all.
Yep. Let's see. Terry said, I'm sewing my Aurora Nights panel, adding the jelly rolls. Here we go. Awesome. Terry said her dad was an ice cream man. Better than having a doctor for a dad. It was the best.
Wow, that sounds
That's
amazing,
awesome.
right?
Marie said, yes, this pattern is really nice. Yeah, it actually goes together really quickly once you've got all the pieces cut and all that. So are you working on your fourth block?
Yep.
Awesome. So you're going to be ahead of me, which is cool. What? Because I'm going to stop because of the rain. I'm a little bit sore.
Oh, yeah. I
Yeah.
hear you.
Yep.
Well, this week I've been working more on cutting out all of the papers for my next Judy Niemeyer quilt.
Oh,
And
cool.
I'm almost done. Well, I'm saying that I'm more than halfway done, put it that way. And I need to prep my fabrics and get that all ready. And I'm also finishing up my my Lisa Marie swap because I'm gonna have to get that out a little bit early since I'm going to Judy Niemeyer. So
Yeah.
yeah, so I've got a lot I've been working on too.
Yeah, when you were mentioning the swap the other day, I'm like, oh man, I gotta get going on that.
I know it like sneaks up on you, right?
It does. Yeah, you think you have all this time, and then you're like, oh shucks, I don't.
Right.
Yeah, yeah.
I'm glad I thought of it because, like I said, because I have to send mine a little early, I was
Yeah.
like, whoa.
Thank you, Colleen. I appreciate that. It's just something I live with. And it's funny because when I was younger and, people would say, oh, the rain's coming. I can feel it in my bones. When you're young, you're like, oh, whatever. You guys are crazy. But seriously, like I'm hurting today.
Struggle
Yep.
is real.
Yep. It's real. Oh, Sheila said it's only 64 degrees in Oklahoma. Wow, you're cooler than us, Sheila. That
Nice.
doesn't happen very often.
No.
Arthritis is very painful. It can be. I have rheumatoid arthritis. So it kind of comes and goes, the pain, I know people with rheumatoid arthritis understand that. I mean, you always have like a level of pain, but some days are worse than others. So I'm lucky to not have osteoarthritis though, because I feel like that's probably worse. I don't know.
I can hear them.
Did you hear Luke? Yeah. It just thundered, so I heard him, yeah.
Little nutball.
Yeah. He's our little crazy, but he's a sweetheart.
That's right. That's what they say about me too.
Oh, that's cool. Brenda said she purchased the colorway for Cotton Cuts Olympia for her hubby, wanted more of it to make it bigger. She searched everywhere and it popped up in a vet store. Yay. Oh, Diane, I'll be fine. I'll take something when we get off of here. Ooh, Lori said it's 90 there today, but it'll be 104 next week. Oh my goodness.
Oh my Lord. Hopefully that changes before it happens.
Yeah, that's too hot for me. Nope.
Needs to have a discussion with Mother Nature.
Right?
A little sit down,
Yeah. So here's a question for everybody, since we're chatting while we're watching Yvette finish her block. And don't take that the wrong way. I just quit sewing because my back was hurting. So
Girl, you ain't bothering me.
okay. What kind of chair do you guys have to sew in? I've heard a lot of good things about the horn chair, and it's fairly pricey. So I wonder if any of you have that and if you love it or not after you've had it for a while. Because I was seriously considering getting it because I do have the back issues. I feel like because I do this for a living that maybe I could justify spending the money, but I don't know. So I just wondered if any of you have that and think it's good.
How big is it?
The horn chair?
Yeah. Because I don't have a lot of room. That's
Yeah, it's bigger. It's like an office chair. It's like a big, yeah.
See, I don't know if I could. I don't know if I could fit it right here and still be able. Of course, if I didn't have 5,000 things stacked up behind me.
Right.
What does pricey mean?
I think it's like 300 to 400.
Okay.
Yeah. Yeah. Del Marie said, OMG, I sewed the center block sideways and now I have the picture of two birds flying toward each other. That's funny. Oh, Kay said, going out to dinner with my husband. This time I'm gonna brush off all the threads I have sticking to me that he didn't tell me about last time we went out. See, that's where my daughter comes in handy because she'll be like, Mommy, you have thread on you. And I'm like, I always have thread on me. Because I'm always sewing. So Nita said, Stephanie, how do you do with crochet and your arthritis? So far, so good, but I haven't actually done it on a day where I've been kind of in pain. So yeah, I actually, now that I'm starting to crochet, I like it when, like, I don't know about you guys, but I'm always usually doing something, especially with the kids and all that stuff. And so, like, when I sit on the couch, if they want me to watch a movie with them, I kind of sort of feel guilty for just sitting there, like I should be doing something. So I know that sounds ridiculous because we're all allowed to relax a bit, but right?
Same.
Yeah. So now that I learned to crochet, it's kind of nice to sit there and do that while we're watching something because I feel like even though it's not really doing something, like I'm not cleaning something or doing work, I feel like I'm doing something. So I'm really enjoying it. Yeah, Lisa, I heard a lot of people are using the gaming chairs. Yep. Jamie Myers said I could business expense it. I probably could actually.
No, you absolutely could, but you're not
Yeah.
going to be able to, you're not going to see a return on it until you're doing taxes next year,
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
at the same time, you're still looking at it and going, okay, but I still have to spend X amount like right now.
Yeah. Oh, Kathleen said, I have a horn and love it. I got it because I have back issues too. It's coming to the September retreat with me. Oh, cool.
Oh, wow.
Seely said, I have a kitchen bar stool. I wouldn't recommend it. I would probably fall off that thing. And you guys see me fall over. That would be Sheila Gage said a koala chair. I heard that those are nice too. Yeah.
I have not heard of any of these chairs.
Yeah. Well, you know what? The only reason I did, remember that quilt show I went to up in Michigan, like back in November or something?
Yeah.
I saw them there. That's why I know about them. Else I wouldn't have either.
Yeah, I mean, don't get me wrong. I'm excited to hear about them. I never have heard about them.
Yeah. Lisa McKendrick said, I have one from IKEA. It has holes in it like polka dots. It is adjustable and really comfortable. That's cool. I'm very frustrated with IKEA. I will tell you guys that. And I'm an IKEA lover. You can ask Yvette, like most of my sewing space, like 90% of the furniture down here is IKEA furniture.
Do you know that that my new job is literally like I can see IKEA. Like it's right there. Like it's like 2 blocks.
You're killing me.
How I have not gone yet is a flippin' miracle. Okay.
Oh my goodness.
But I have not. I have like restrained myself. I even want to just like all I think about first is, can I go get some meatballs? Like I want some meatballs with some mashed potatoes. See?
Yep.
Yeah, I know.
So our closest IKEA is about 2.5 hours away. In any direction, because there's one in Pittsburgh, one in Columbus, and one up near Detroit, Michigan, and they're all about 2.5 hours away. I love IKEA. I'm very frustrated with them right now though, because the thing that I need, which is another Billy bookshelf to put my bolts on, they will not deliver. I keep putting it in my cart when it comes back in stock, and the specific color, which is white, they will not deliver. They will deliver the black one, but not the white one. I don't want the black one. I have all the other ones.
Your whole house already has white ones. Why would
right? You guys can ask Yvette. My entire house is white. It's blue, gray, and white. I want a black one, and that's the only one they'll deliver. And it's too far
It just doesn't make any sense. Why would you deliver the black one but not the white one?
I know.
What difference
right?
does it
It's
make?
crazy.
Like the black one's heavier or lighter or what? What?
No,
That's
it's
crazy.
the same size, everything, but they won't deliver the white. And I'm really frustrated because that's what I need. I need one more to put bolts on. And I can't drive down there by myself because it's too far. I get really tired after a couple hour drive sitting. And I don't know if that's related to the RA or what, but I could drive down there, but then I can't drive back. I'm too tired to drive back. So I need to go with somebody if I'm going to do it. But we can't fit all of our kids in the car and the bookshelf because you have to lay the seats down to fit it in the car. Well, then where are we going to put the kids? I don't really want to strap them to. I don't really want to strap them to the roof. I don't think they would appreciate that. Would you appreciate that?
They would enjoy it way too much.
No. Sarah's over here. She's shaking her head no. She's like, no. So I like really want to go there and check out that chair and get my bookshelf, but I can't get it back home. So anyway, that was a long story about IKEA that probably nobody cared about. But
is it the same direction as the EQ8 thing?
It's not that far from there.
We could probably do it then.
Ooh, yeah, if they're in stock. That's the thing, they keep going in and out of stock because they're having trouble getting them.
Check and see if they're in stock, and then
that might work.
If it's just before I'm coming out there, then you can always just say, look, I'm coming to pick the sucker up. Just hold it.
Yeah.
You won't deliver it, so I'm waiting for a friend. We're gonna come get it.
There you go, because then you can help me drive if necessary.
Yeah, exactly. That's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
I have no idea why I just put magic juice on the wrong seam. And I need more to put in my little bucket now.
That's funny. Pam said, I had a koala chair and it doesn't get along with my ample behind. Oh my goodness, you guys crack me up.
Hello.
Arrow sewing chair, and I use it when I don't know what that means, but okay. I know the Arrow sewing chair is supposed to be a good one too. Donna Strunch just got a new chair with heat and massage. Oh, that sounds good.
Link, please.
Right? Right? Well, Ingrid said
I don't know that I would be sewing after that, though. I'd probably just be sitting there like this.
Asleep, right? Yeah. Ingrid said she has the horn chair and she loves it, so that's good to know. Okay. Anne Marie has a koala chair. Oh, Nita said, Stephanie, that's not ridiculous. That's exactly how I managed to get crochet projects done, talking about needing to be doing something all the time. So, okay, good. I'm glad I'm not the only one who thinks that way. Hi, Cindy from Maine. Kelly said, I sew in an X chair. It has heat and massage. Okay, I wonder if that's the one that Donna got as well.
Obviously, I need to just start Googling chairs.
Right.
Everybody seems to know about all these chairs but me. All right, block number 4.
Oh, that's pretty. I love those daisies or whatever those flowers are.
I know, right? Isn't that cute? Oh my goodness.
Cute.
I just love this whole collection. I'm so glad that I'm using it for this.
Nice.
Okay, so we can go if you're ready. Because I've done my number 4. Let me hang it up. That's what I'm gonna hang it up.
Very nice. Jacqueline, yes, that's the IKEA I go to when I go to Michigan. That one's about a little over 2 hours from me. Almost 2.5.
It's not one to just go in. Just go in there.
Sheila, that's my cutting table too. She said her cutting table is the IKEA kitchen island. That's mine too. I have that too. You got blocks flying everywhere, girly.
my little thing popped off, and then one of my ho-hos just popped and hit me in the head.
I look up and I'm seeing blocks flying.
That's a ho-ho.
A ho-ho that's not behaving itself.
He fell right off onto my head.
Oh, that's funny.
Oh my goodness. Okay.
Yes,
girl.
Karen, I do sell replacement tips for the Acorn. I'm not sure if there's any in my shop right now. I thought there was, but if not, I just got some in and I got to put them in inventory. So, yep.
Oh my goodness.
All right. You ready to be done sewing for the night?
Yeah, we can be done. I have
Okay.
lots of other stuff that I need to do. So
I know.
You know, I had such a good time, and listen, for goodness sakes, I am finishing this sucker. I've got so many Stephanie quilts over there and over there and over there.
No, we are. We have a date with all of y'all.
Stephanie sends me messages all the time. Hey, do you want to come on and sew with me on Saturday? Sure. We starting something new? Of course we are. All right. Why not? I've already got 30 waiting.
Yes. So if you guys want to continue sewing this with us, or if you haven't started and you want to start and come back next time. So I guess it's not going to be for what, 3 weeks or so?
Yeah, it's going to be a little bit of time because next weekend you're with Sean, so I get the weekend off, and then the weekend after that I'm going to be in Montana.
Right.
So it'll have to be the weekend after that.
So you don't come back until the 11th, right?
You know what? That's true. So actually, we can't do it that weekend either because I'm going to be flying. So it'll be 4 weeks.
So we'll continue this on the 18th.
Yeah.
With Yvette, because that'll be the next time she's available. So that'll be fun. And if you guys want to keep going in the meantime, or if you want to wait for us, I'm going to wait for Yvette. I'm going to try to go at the same pace as her. So that way, hopefully we can finish around the same time, and that'll be exciting.
Yes. In the meantime, what I'll do is when I have a moment, hopefully I will have some moments. I can just get the little packets ready like this.
Yes.
Because I'll get all of my strips sewn together and just cut down, and then we'll be ready to just start popping out the blocks.
That's what I was thinking too, because I've got like a bunch of strips over here like already. I need to finish doing those and then cut them down. So maybe next time we come together, we'll actually be able to get more blocks sewn quicker.
Yes, because we'll have this ready. Yeah.
So we'll see you guys on the 18th for this. But in the meantime, Yvette will be on live Wednesday night on her channel. And
except for the 4th, 5th, 6th, I think it's the 7th.
7th,
because while I'm at Judy Niemeyer, I won't be able to go live. But that's the only one I'm going to miss. Everything else I should be able to keep up with.
So
I'll let y'all all know.
So check her out on Wednesdays at 8:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Come back next Saturday. We're going to sew up something with Sean, bowl cozies, I believe. And I asked him, why are we doing bowl cozies? It's not soup season. And he's like, you can use those for ice cream. So there you go.
Yes, you can.
So we're going to make us an ice cream bowl cozy.
Ask me how I know.
And then also next month, he wants to come on and teach us another block. Because you guys remember when we did the bear paw block with him, which was a lot of fun. So look for that. And we'll sew some UFO stuff until Yvette gets back. And then we'll continue working on our Dottie quilt. So.
And yes, Mary Jane, piecing it real on Monday. So I will see you guys on Monday.
Yes. Yeah. So thank you guys so much for coming by. We love you and appreciate you. And it was good to see everybody. It was a long week of no sewing. So I was super excited to sew today and glad to do it with all of you. Don't forget to come back here in a little bit. As soon as I get off here with Yvette, I'm going to make the quick 2-minute video and post it up on who won the Fort Worth Fabric Studio giveaway. I don't know yet because I haven't done the random comment picker. So I can't wait to see. So
good luck, everybody.
Thanks, guys, and good night.